In 1988, a drunken driver driving on the wrong side of a Kentucky highway slammed head-on into a school bus carrying 67 people, mostly children, headed home from a church trip. The crash ruptured the bus gas tank. 27 people were killed, including 25 children, and other 34 children got injured, reported by USA Today. There is no question that it changed the way all people around the country viewed driving and drinking, said Mark Huber, who is the director of media relations at the University of Louisville. In order to prevent such accidents from happening again, every single of us should be aware of the consequences and the dangers of driving under influence and take actions of not doing it. To start with, I would like to show you how dangerous it is to drive under influence, using the state of Illinois as an example. Driving under influence, which is also called in short form as DUI, is defined as operating a motor vehicle while impaired by alcohol and other drugs. By 2013, Illinois DUI Fact Book. The Fact Book also states that in Illinois, year 2011 only, there are 323 people got killed in the alcohol-related crashes, which was 35% of all accident fatalities. Almost 40,000 DUI arrests were reported by the state office. Due to the above statistical evidence, driving under influence is the most dangerous action for all drivers of all ages. Here is a graph that also retrieved from the fact book shows that the drivers at age 21 to 24 has the highest DUI arrest rate in the United States. However, actually, not only in Illinois, but also all states in America, the DUI violation is the highest among all other driving violations, even including high speeding. The article Drunk Drinking Fact mentioned that in U.S. each year, almost 800,000 people suffered from the alcohol-related traffic crashes, which implies an average of one person per minute. About 40,000 of them who have severely affected. All those statistics show the dangers of driving under influence. And now let's shift our focus to some negative consequences of it. There are many negative consequences of driving under influence. I will introduce two that most of you will care about, which are injuries and penalties. First of all, I will begin by talking about injuries. We all value our lives, and we all want to live a longer and happier life. Also, we all wish our family members to have even longer life than us. However, by driving under influence, most people put their lives and the other people's life in danger. When drivers are under alcohol influence, their reaction time seems to be longer, and they tend to drive faster than those who don't. Therefore, due to such reasons, the rates of having accidents will be higher. In addition, more drivers who drive under influence are not even realize how big and terrifying this could be, and they have no idea of what they're involved in. We do not only live for ourselves, but also for our families and the people around us. By driving under influence, we are not only taking our own life into risks, but also forces others to pay a price of our actions. Besides of injuries, penalties, including fines, are also concerned by each individual of us. The costs associated with DUI can vary greatly depending on several factors, including blood alcohol content, location of arrest, and the number of offenses. According to the information provided by Pennsylvania Driving Center, an arrest for DUI can cost up to $15,000 or even higher. However, the cost can vary from state to state as well. In general, a DUI conviction for a first-time offender with no accident will cost a range from $9,000 to $24,000. In addition to fines, there are also other kinds of penalties as well, such as driving privilege suspended or even terminated, and forced education, and even hearings. After introducing the negative consequences of DUI, I want to make a proposal to encourage all of you to start avoiding driving under influence today. The majority of the car accident will be avoided if only the driver will take more responsibility. Based on the statistics shown by the corridor, 40% of the car accident fatalities occurred because of a drunk driver will be greatly reduced or even to zero if we all could drive carefully. Driving properly and not under any kind of influence will be the best way to prevent car accident. This will save the life of you as a driver, as well as those people around you. Think about this. Even if you are not injured by DUI, you still need to pay all these prices of it. You will lose much money and many privileges that belongs to you before. In conclusion, driving is the most basic skill everyone has. But the percentage of DUI is increasing every single year. After briefly introducing the facts and the negative consequences of it, I'm pretty sure that each single of you will start to take the action today by obeying the laws and rules of driving the car, and also take responsibilities of your own actions. Do you guys still remember the story that I told before about the car crash in the beginning? The survivors are still struggling with the scars from the crash today. If we could avoid driving under influence and driving safely, the society will be safer and happier. Thank you.